Guys, I don't know what's happening down here in Montgomery, Alabama, um, and Birmingham, two biggest cities in the states of Alabama. Usually, historically, some very American, a lot of American history. Um, this just happened last night. It's breaking news. I'm trying to catch this before we get out there to give you people on the West Coast some information about what's happened. There's 14 people been shot. Uh, two is dead. Several in critical condition. Their life is in the balance. So I don't know what's happening. Let's find out. Without further ado,
Joining us this morning, I'm Simon Schuessler. At least 2 people are dead and 14 people were shot last night, including 2 juveniles, in a mass shooting in the heart of downtown Montgomery. 3 of the injured fighting for their life at this hour with critical injuries. Police say this happened on the corner of Bibb and Commerce Street around 11:30 last night. This, of course, coming on a weekend full of festivities in the capital city, including the Tuskegee Morehouse Classic, the Alabama National Fair, and Alabama State University's homecoming, seeing thousands of people traveling to Montgomery for a weekend of fun.
that's crazy.
To have a heinous event like this take place um, prior to midnight in the busy part of our entertainment district is reckless and it's selfish. You don't care about your life? Well, jump off a bridge. You don't pull out a gun and shoot in a crowd of people.
Some strong words there. Now I want to bring in our Emma Ellis, who was on the scene with me overnight and joins us live on location now. Emma, the chief called this, quote, not a typical mass shooting. What did he mean by that?
Well, Simon, Chief Grayboy says that this was the result of 2 groups of people shooting at each other into a crowd, but he couldn't give too many more details than that as this investigation is still in the early stages. In fact, Montgomery Mayor Stephen Reed added that the shooting happened, quote, with police units within 50 feet of both sides. Now, this is the scene that our crew found around 1 a.m. this morning. As Simon said, he and I were on the scene and we saw the streets littered with evidence markers. Cop cars lined the streets, dozens of them. There were purse contents spilled on the floor, and I will never forget the sound of the screams that I heard at that time. We spoke with the owner of Paradigm Lounge, which is near the scene downtown. In fact, it's right behind me.
Crazy.
He heard gunfire and describes the chaos.
I mean, I was in the office when everything happened, but I just heard a ton of shots. I mean, people started running inside of Paradigm, even in the office where I was. I mean, I can't even count how many shots it was, but it was quite a few people running. I mean, unfortunately, people laid out on the sidewalk. People trying to resuscitate.
He describes a truly gruesome scene there. Chief Grayboy adds that police have brought in people for interviews in connection with this case. It's still unclear whether any of those brought in for interviews are the suspects themselves. Mayor Stephen Reed said multiple times that when the suspects are caught, they will be made an example of. Simon?
Yeah, and Emma, do we know what kind of guns were used in this shooting?
Well, Simon, the chief couldn't give too many details on that at the time, but he did say that the guns had a high magazine capacity, and MPD has recovered weapons in connection to this investigation.
All right, Emma Ellis right there. Thank you so much. And there will be another press conference today at noon. I'll be back here on the desk as we cover that. Stay tuned to our website and mobile app as well. We'll be updating you as soon as we hear anything new in connection to this case, which we will, of course, be following very, very closely.
America, this is getting crazy out here. Geez, this generation is far gone. Um, I don't understand this. This is regular Americans just trying to have a good time with their families and kids, and 2 groups of people. I don't like you. Won't y'all just go to the alley or something and do what you need to do? If you that much, why you have to open up shootings in front of all these Americans? People are not expecting this. People are trying to have a good time. It's a Sunday afternoon, evening. and they're out there having a good time. Um, they probably went to conferences, meetings, and stuff. They decided to stay in the city of Montgomery and visit some relatives, and they had dinner, and they saw a festival outside, and this the gunshot erupts because people it's silly. I don't understand it. In my generation, my older generation, never this stuff didn't happen like this. This is crazy. Um, people, and then what they just said that they found the guns and weapons just out in the streets. I'm like, cause they ran, cause the police was right there. You know, okay, attack the police. If you want to attack somebody, attack the police so they can open fire right back upon you and get rid of you, out to get you out the way. If you don't want to live, that's your decision. But you don't open up fire on front of innocent people in the city. You do it if you feel you need to make you feel good or something, or go to the military. You know, if you really want to do something and you need to have guns and weapons, go to the military where they allow you to have them. Join the police department to protect the streets. But there's families out there. They, the other YouTube video I watched clip of news, there are kids out there. This is they might come from a movie theater and decide to get an ice cream before they go back to their hotel. You guys are just doing reckless behaviors, and people have to call you out on this. You're not cool. You're not tough. Because if you're tough, as they said, the police right there. When the police start coming to the fire, these are the tough ones. They come in to quiet down this, to get rid of this fire. You open up a fire in broad mass of people. I can't even get the words out. It's just crazy. 12 people got shot. Two are dead. Several in critical condition in the hospital fighting for their lives. If you guys don't like each other, you two groups go where and deal with it. Go to a football field and do what you need to do. If you need to wipe yourself out, wipe yourself out. But don't open fire in the middle of everybody that has nothing to do with, doesn't know what's going on, has a clueless, regular American citizens, black, white, Mexican, doesn't matter, just American citizens out here, and you guys decide to open up fire in front of everybody. What does that prove? You're not tough. No one's scared of you. People are, every human being don't want to get shot. You're not tough. That's a fool's fate. You open a fire in the middle of in the evening, late evening, and you shoot all these people. If you don't want your life, do something with it. But you don't open up fire on innocent people. I'm keep repeating this because I hope someone will hear this and maybe turn itself in. This is not cool. I got relatives down in the South. My mom was born in Alabama. I got cousins down there. I hope none of my relatives. I got to call down there and find out if no one got hurt down there. This is a beautiful American city. It has a lot of black history, American history. We've been through a lot of things. People travel all over the country to see statues. I took my kid down to Montgomery and Birmingham to see the statue of forget to sit down on the bus. The boycotts. We went past some things, some bridges. We had a tour down there in Montgomery, Alabama, right down there on Bibb Street. Um, there's a lot of American history here. A lot of black people been through a lot of things. We don't need to see these big cities, things like Chicago, New York, Detroit, Seattle, L.A., San Francisco. These mass shootings, leave them where people, major cities. These are southern quaint cities with the largest population, but states don't have a large population at all. But you're doing mass shooting with magazine clips that's carrying, I don't know, so many shells. Why? What for? It doesn't make sense. I can't understand this. So if anybody understands this, leave a message, comment, subscribe down below. But this is confusing. And now there's two people dead. There's 12 people, 12, 14 people shot. Just 3 in critical condition because you guys, I don't like you. I'm going to shoot at you. Does that make sense? People need to turn these people in and get them off the streets. Period. If you don't care nothing about life, civility, the human condition, why are you even around? No one cares about your lifestyle, you this, you that. No one thinks about that rap stuff in your head. The few people you know, no one cares. And this happens. This has to stop. We need to get back to community watch hours, guardian angels. We got to give authority to certain groups to get out there and walk in the streets to protect the citizens because it seems like it need to be people. Everybody's a snitch now. Everybody's a snitch. Everybody should snitch on you, every one of you. If you're a girl, you should go to prison. If you're a boy, you should go to prison. Period. Yes, everybody's a snitch. Let's clean this stuff up. We're all snitching. Now what? I bet you that'll clean up a lot of this mess. If you know you can't hide nowhere like a little roach. I just hope none of my relatives got hurt down this. I had to do this broadcast, this piece, because this hit home for me. And I don't. I know my people are church going people. They don't believe in this. They're not street people. They work hard. They don't make a lot of money. They're honest people. They probably was down there. Hope none of them got hurt. That's Tuskegee is the black university down there. Tuskegee Airmen, Tuskegee University. It's where the polio. This government did us wrong. The black people wrong and gave us polio or some of the nature. I retract that, but there was some history about that. Um, this have to stop, guys. I'm stuck right now. I hope they get every one of them and get them off the streets, and everyone that's with them off the streets too. Without further ado, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think. I'm sorry for the victims' families. I wish them safe, and I wish people that's in the hospital a speedy recovery. And God bless the dead that died in this. I wish death on nobody. But if this is the type of lifestyle you want to live, guns, death, and rap, um, yeah, just go on and get off the streets. Just go on and forget about it. As the mayor said, he said at a bridge. I wouldn't say that. Just go on and turn yourself in. Go to a place where people like that wants to be. Go to prisons. Go to jails where people are angry and at the world and they want to fight all the time. Go there. They'll meet you right where you're at. Them type of people will meet you. They will support your energy. They will match your energy. But regular citizens that's trying to have a good afternoon, good evening, or go out for a few hours from a long day or work week, and you want to open up fire just in the public audience, that doesn't make any sense. I just can't get that. I don't understand. And yeah, Montgomery, Birmingham, really? What's there? What makes you so angry? If you don't have jobs, go to it. Got Atlanta, got Texas, got Florida, got all these other states to go get employment. I'm gonna leave this on that note. God, God bless all the people that was in this situation, their families. Wish them, as I said, speedy recovery. God bless the dead. Uh, Sorry for the family members. I said a prayer. Wish must the people, the citizens of Montgomery, citizens of Birmingham. Uh, I send out my love and support to you. And even these boys, girls, whoever was in this situation, I want them to catch you guys, and I want you to face the law. But I still pray for your families, your loved ones, because this shouldn't happen. This shouldn't happen. Just make people, the citizens, can't walk down the streets now. And yeah, I just hope none of my families are caught in this incident, um, because it's not right. It's not right. God bless you. God bless the city of Alabama. I mean, the city of Montgomery, Alabama, city of Birmingham, Alabama. I just never thought this would happen down there. Um, uh, God bless the state of Alabama. We'll be praying for you. Rest of the union, other states will be praying for you guys. Good night. Nothing more to say. Nothing more to say.